Hello everyone. In the geography optional previous year question paper discussion, today we are going to discuss the question 2C. How are the ocean currents generated? Discuss the effects on coastal climates with a special reference to the Pacific Ocean due to ocean currents. Okay. First, we have to explain the factors determining ocean currents. Now, the question is, how are the ocean currents generated? So we have to define the factors first. So the major factor is the ocean currents are generated due to wind and thermohaline circulation, that is due to salinity. So we can write it as density and temperature. So that is the thermohaline circulation, temperature and salinity, density. And then other major forces are Coriolis force, and then gravity. Okay. Here wind is planetary winds, that is the trade wind, westerlies and easterlies, these winds. So these factors generate the currents. So ocean current, to answer this question, initially we can give a small introduction that ocean currents are the movement of surface and subsurface water in the ocean. So these currents are generated due to these factors. So this can be explained. Then for this, we can give small examples. For example, in the equatorial region, in the north and south of the equator, the ocean currents move from east to west in 5-degree north and 5-degree south due to the rotation of the earth from west to east. So due to the rotation of the earth in this direction, the water current move in this direction. So we can give example for Coriolis force. So this is north equatorial current and south equatorial current. And then the planetary winds, for example, the westerlies wind in temperate region, which blows from west to east. So when the currents hits the landform and turns in this direction, the westerlies wind push the water further towards this direction. So for example, in Atlantic Ocean, it is called as North Atlantic Drift. So it is pushed by the westerly wind. So for this, we can give this example. Okay. Density, due to when the salinity increases, density increases. And when the density increases, the water sinks down and it becomes deep water circulation. So this, we can give example for this. Okay. And when the density increases due to gravity only, it sinks down and becomes deep water circulation. So these are the examples, and thus the currents are generated. Okay. Now the subsection, another question in the same is discuss the effects on the coastal climates with a special reference to Pacific Ocean they have asked. Okay. For this, we can draw a small map here, Asia, Japan Islands, and then the up to the Indonesian islands, and Australia is here. And here North America and South America. Like this, a simple diagram can be drawn here. Okay. So here it is the equator through Brazil, 0 degree. So now the north equatorial current and the south equatorial current moves in this direction. As it is the tropical region, the current is warm over this region and it turns here in this spot. And here the cold current from the polar region, which comes through this spot, and here the warm current and the cold current meet over this region. So this can be given as an example for coastal climates that nearer to the temperate region, particularly near the Japan, the fog is formed due to this, because the warm current and the air above the warm current will have moisture content, and the cold current and the air mass above the cold current will be dry. The dry cold wind and the moist warm air mass meet over this region. As these two air mass meet, the moisture air mass condenses and the dense fog is formed. So thus the coastal climates will have fog formation in this region here. And then here the cold current, and here the Alaska region, and this warm current extends up to the Alaska region and turns in this peninsula region here. So it is the warm current. So though Alaska is located in the cold temperate region, the coastal climates of Alaska becomes relatively warmer due to this current. So this is other one coastal climate effect. Then the cold current after drift extends over this region nearer to California. As the cold current extends over the western part of North America in the eastern Pacific Ocean, the cold air mass, the dry air mass comes here. As it is cold and dry, the air mass will not rise and will not have moisture content. So this region, this coastal region will become dry due to this current. And the Sonoran Desert, Mojave deserts are located in these regions only. So due to the extension of the cold current, the coastal climate become dry over this region. And then it merges with the equatorial current and the circulation is formed. And due to the um, extension of the warm current, fish resources increases over this region. But here the question is only the coastal climates. So we can give example for this. One is the fog formation over this region and the warm coastal climates over the cold temperate region, and the dry region. The dry part deserts is formed due to this cold current. So these are the major coastal climates in the Pacific Ocean due to the currents. So that's for 15 marks, we can define what is current, and we can define the factors determining the currents, and using a map, we can give this 3 examples for the coastal climates. So the presentation will be good then. So thus we can score well in geography option. Thank you all.